Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So I've already talked about some of the best accessories that you can get for your iPad in a previous vlog. And in that video, the most expensive accessory there was the Apple Pencil 2. Now I did say that it isn't exactly necessary to get an Apple Pencil, even though it makes the user experience a lot more fun and a lot more efficient. And that's mostly because of the price tag. Now the Apple Pencil 2 is by no means an affordable device. Here in the Philippines, you can get it for $7,990, which is really expensive. So today we're taking a look at the Momax One-Link Active Stylus Pen for iPad, and this is much more affordable compared to the Apple Pencil 2. So the question is it any good? We're gonna find out today, so let's get started. But first things first, a quick unboxing so you know what you're getting along with the pen itself. Let's go. Let's open her up. Honestly, the pen looks really good. Doesn't look cheap at all. Like when I first picked it up, I was pretty impressed to get it out. Okay, and here it is. Okay, so it doesn't follow like the, it follows the exact shape of the Apple Pencil 2. That's cool. Okay, what's in here? You get a carrying case. So this is a synthetic leather carrying case for the pencil. I guess you put it in like that. Pretty cool to have that if you want to put it in a bag, and if you don't have like the appropriate case to keep it locked in, I guess this is really nice to just like throw in your bag. What else do you get? Okay, you get a very short Momax USB-C to USB-A cable for charging, so that's great. Yeah, it's just documentation. So that is pretty much what you get with the pencil itself. So yeah, here she is, the Momax Active Stylus Pen. The Momax Active Stylus Pen might just be the best alternative to not only the second gen Apple Pencil, but also the first. Basically, it will work with any model that uses either the first or second gen Apple Pencil, and not to mention the attractive price tag of only 2,000 pesos. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the overall look. So this pretty much mimicked the design of the Apple Pencil 2. Here they are side by side, and you can see that they have a mostly round construction with that one flat side. Branding can be seen on that flat side as well, and on the Momax Active Stylus you can see that there is a USB-C port for charging, which is actually much more convenient than the charging options found on the first gen Apple Pencil, the infamous plug into the iPad charging method. Classic. The tip of the Momax Stylus Pen is actually quite different as well, and the overall finish is much more similar to the first gen Apple Pencil because of that glossy exterior as compared to the matte finish on the second gen Apple Pencil. I personally prefer the matte finish, but I don't hate the way this looks either. Now let's go ahead and talk about the key features of this device. So the Momax Active Stylus Pen features a 20-hour working time that shuts down after 5 minutes of inactivity. This also has a magnet on its flat side, just like the Apple Pencil 2. Now the magnet here isn't as strong and isn't as reliable, but you'll still be able to clip it on top of your iPad or on the side while it's stationary. It also features USB-C charging, and you can turn it on and off by tapping the top. Then you'll see a little blue light indicator saying that it is on, and it will connect automatically to your device. Now, one big advantage this has over both the Apple Pencil 1 and 2 is that you can use it simultaneously with different iPads. So that's pretty cool. Now, the only real drawback here is that it doesn't have touch sensitivity. So if you're an artist, you might want to look into the Apple Pencil a little more, but if you're just, a regular person, a student or creative, this might be perfect for you. So I use my Apple Pencil for a number of things, namely photo editing, video editing, highlighting, and taking down notes, and making text animations in Procreate. And the question is, can the Momax Stylus Pen do all of that? Yes, definitely, 100%. All of these things do not require touch sensitivity, so it pretty much works flawlessly. It's honestly hard to argue that the Apple Pencil 2 is worth it if you're just going to be doing those things as well. So it works great when you're editing photos in Lightroom and making necessary adjustments. It also makes video editing in LumaFusion so much easier as compared to using your fingers. Whether it's scrubbing through the timeline or adjusting the color, adjusting the frame, cutting or adding clips, it just works. And as for note-taking, the experience is more or less the same. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like my handwriting is actually better with the Apple Pencil 2 as compared to the Momax. Maybe it had something to do with the tip, I don't really know, but either way, my handwriting is pretty much garbage, so yeah. Either way, you'll be able to write notes with the Momax, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Highlighting notes in PDFs and in notes worked out pretty great as well. And as for Procreate, I found that using the Apple Pencil 2 was actually a lot better compared to using the Momax, because some brushes there have this like tapered end, and when you use the Momax that just doesn't come up. But that wasn't really a problem for me. But then again, I don't draw on Procreate, I just make text animations. That worked out pretty great. In my latest video, I made question cards using animated text with the Momax Stylus Pen, and it worked out great. So this is definitely not a perfect device. At the end of the day, the Apple Pencil 1 and 2 still has better build quality, and some may argue even better performance. But the Momax Active Stylus Pen simply works. It just works. It will be able to do everything you want it to do, except maybe for drawing, but everything else it does pretty much flawlessly, but it still has some drawbacks. So there are actually two things that I don't like about it, and the first thing is that when you use it tilted, like a little more tilted, it has a hard time holding things. So you'll notice this when you're highlighting, sometimes writing, dragging and dropping, or just like making little adjustments in like Lightroom. But all you have to do is adjust the angle, and yeah, it will work flawlessly again. But that isn't really a deal breaker for me. All you have to do is work your way around it, and once you're used to that, yeah, it works great. Second thing I don't like is the touch to tap, which might seem like a cool feature, but I do find it to be a little too sensitive at times. There are times where it kind of just shuts off because it accidentally hit something, but it is just as easy to turn it back on and continue using it. So if you want an Apple Pencil but don't have the budget for it, the Momax Active Stylus Pen will definitely not disappoint. It will be able to accomplish everything you want it to do, maybe except for drawing. Drawing is a little iffy, but honestly, I feel like if you really wanted to, you could make it work. But again, for more serious artists, the Apple Pencil might be the better choice. But overall, it's an amazing device and alternative, and this is coming from somebody who was using the Apple Pencil 2 prior. Performance, great battery life, the magnet is definitely a plus, and charging isn't that big of a hassle. So yeah, that's pretty much that for this video. Hopefully you got something from it. Maybe get a Momax Active Stylus Pen. I'll be putting a link down below if you guys are interested here in the Philippines. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Stay safe.